Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
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 Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayam udiraye ashtaprayeshu bhadreshu nityam bhagavata sevaya bhagavate uttama shloka bhaktir bhavati naishtiki krishnaya vasudevaya devaki nandanaya cha nanda gopakumaraya govindaya namo namaha jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivas Adi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna. You're all welcome at ISKCON Balaramdesh for Friday morning class. We are reading from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, Mahapurana, 3rd Canto, Chapter 15, Description of Kingdom of God. And one of the purport in Bhagavad Gita, Srila Prabhupada has written, when we get the description or the publicity, of some opulent place like America, then we wish to go there and settle there. So Krishna himself is making publicity of Golok Dham. Why don't we desire to go there? The purpose of this description is we should develop desire to go there, not read there. This is, everybody is doing publicity for his own goods. So Krishna is also doing in Bhagavatam the publicity of his place to develop desire to go there. Everything depends upon desire. Everything depends upon desire. And Krishna is fulfilling desire of everybody since time immemorial. So whole process of devotional service is to purify our desire. To purify our desire. We cannot stop desiring. To be desireless means to desire Krishna. Association of Krishna and his devotee. That is desirelessness. So the topic under discussion is, we discussed last time, simply just to brief, third canto of Śrīmad Bhāgavatam. Give a vivid example of two srishti, Divao Imao, Divao Imao Loke. The 16th chapter verse. Divao Sargo Loke Asmin Dev Asur Evacha. Divao Sargo. Sarga means creation. So there is always a creation of two types, Deva Asur Evacha. One creation is with a person having godly qualities. The another creation is of the person with demonic qualities. So in third chapter, usually, mainly Sarga, which is one of the subject matter of Bhagavatam, is described. And the two creations are shown vividly. Right now we are under the discussion of demonic creation. Creation of Hiranyakash and Hiranyakashipu. I'm just warning you. Hiranyakash and Hiranyakashipu are not demons. Never condemn them, never belittle them. They are eternal associate of Lord Vishnu in Vaikun Lok. Neither Ravana and Kumbhakarna are demons. They are same associate coming next time. They are playing a role of demon to teach us how the best demon can be. They are simply playing the role. Therefore, don't condemn them, condemn the activities which they are doing. Because in Bhagavatam there is no cheating religion. There is no place for such people who are not devotees. Bhagavat means it is a Puran of Bhagavan and devotees. Bhagavat, those who are Krishna, it is nothing who is not of Krishna. So this is most important. Usually we condemn Ravan is bad. We are more bad than Ravan, but we don't look at us, we look at Ravan. So first you make in your mind very clear that anybody which is in Bhagavatam is related to Krishna. He is playing a role. Like you have a drama here, Ramayana. You will give, we have Hiranyakash once here, once Narsinga Dev. So it is not that once who becomes Hiranyakash, you always call him Hiranyakash. It's not Hiranyakash, it's devotee, but he is doing drama of Hiranyakash. You understand this? This is first primary understanding when we discuss the bad qualities of the demon. You look at really demon nature within us and improve that rather than looking on the demons of Bhagavatam. They are simply reminding us this is bad and this is good. Do good, give up bad. Is it okay? What leads to the demonic generation, demonic creation? Marriage for sense gratification, which in a modern language is called love marriage. Usually parents have to select the girl for the boy with all details of their parentage and everything. Number one is this, because Diti selected Kashyap on her own and then asked their parents that please arrange our marriage. Second, time and place, if we don't take in consideration. Yagyashala was the place, and time was Sandhya, evening Sandhya worship, and Diti approached Kashyap for getting child. So wrong time, wrong place. And Kashyap said, no, it's not right time, and she insisted, so not following the order of husband, or direction of husband. All these leads to the demonic creation. On the other side, on the other hand, we will see in this same third canto the divine creation. Brahmaji created Manu and Shatrupa, Swayambharu Manu and Shatrupa, from his own body, and both paid obeisance to Brahmaji. My dear father, how can we serve you? And then Brahmaji said, please, if you want to please me, increase creation. Then they both did tapasya and they purified themselves, and then they created the first 2 boys and 3 daughters. So this is the first statistic of creation, boys and girls. Always there is more girls and less boys. First creation in this planet was 2 boys and 3 girls. And the next, 1 boy and 9 girls. Devati gave birth to 1 boy, Kapil Dev, and 9 girls. This is the statistics of creation, godly creation. And both are divine nature, because their marriage was arranged by a superior decision. Lord Vishnu himself told Kardam Muni that after 2-3 days, Swayambhu Manu will bring his daughter, and please you accept. So Vishnu arranged this marriage, and father brought the daughter and mother came. Mother and father along with the daughter and necessary paraphernalia for the household they brought, and they handed over the daughter to Kardam Muni. And she served Kardam Muni without any sensual desire. Till Kardam Muni asked, how can I please you? And then this divine creation is Kapil Dev and 9 daughters. They all married to the great 9 rishis, and we all are descendant of all those rishis. Atri Rishi, Gautam Rishi, Kanad Rishi, all these rishis, they married these daughters of devotee. So these 2 types of creation, which is in Bhagavad Gita, divine and demonic, is described in 3rd canto of Bhagavatam. Now we are dealing with the demonic creation. So last Friday we discussed that demigods were disturbed by the darkness created by the demonic embryos in the womb of Diti. Even before birth, they created darkness. Literally, darkness means there was no sunlight reaching to any planet. And it also means there was ignorance all-pervading. Demonic nature creates ignorance for everybody. Darkness means ignorance. And demigods were very much upset. How can we perform our duties? There is no day, there is no night, how can we perform our duties? So they approached Brahmaji. Brahmaji, this is a problem, you solve our problem. then Brahmaji is narrating the reason for darkness. In that reason, Brahmaji is starting today the story, what happened. So now Brahmaji is first reading this verse. Why did Brahmaji saying this verse? Now Brahmaji has to relate a story that by my mind, by my sankalp shakti, I created 4 sons, 4 Kumaras, Sanak, Sanatan, Sanakadi. And I asked them, please you increase creation. They said, no Baba, we want to remain brahmacharis. We don't want to enter into the grasta life. And they were Brahma realized. They were self-realized, always wandering in Brahma Ananda. No need anything. Now Brahmaji said, one day I told to my children that you are wandering everywhere. Why don't you once go to the Vaikunta? Because Brahmaji is Vaishnava. He wanted to give advice to his Brahma-realized sons to become Vaishnava. So he described to them the beauty of Vaikunta and the beautiful feature of Narayan, and advised them, sometimes you are moving around on your will, why don't you sometime visit Vaikunta? Because Brahma has seen in person Lord Vishnu, he shook hand with Vishnu. Brahma shook hand with Vishnu. So he personally saw Vishnu. He knows how merciful is Vishnu. So those Kumaras, one day, by the inspiration of Brahma, they landed in Vaikunta. And then what happened is the whole story further. But here, they went to the Vaikunta. So, what is Vaikunta first? This verse speaks what is Vaikunta. Let's read this verse now. Vasanti yatra purushaha sarve vaikunta-mūrtayah ye nimitta-nimittena dharmen ārādhayan harim vasanti yatra purushaha sarve vaikunta-mūrtayah ye nimitta-nimittena dharmen ārādhayan harim vasanti yatra purushaha sarve vaikunta-mūrtayah ye nimitta-nimittena dharmen ārādhayan harim. Please repeat.
vasanti yatra purushaha sarve vaikunta-mūrtayah nimitta-nimittena dharmen ārādhayan harim
vasanti yatra purushaha
yatra purushaha
vasanti yatra purushaha
sarve vaikunta mūrtayah
sarve vaikunta mūrtayah
nimitta-nimittena
nimitta-nimittena
dharmen ārādhayan harim
dharmen ārādhayan harim
Mataji,
vasanti yatra purushaha
vasanti yatra purushaha
sarve vaikunta mūrtayah
sarve vaikunta mūrtayah
nimitta-nimittena
nimitta-nimittena
dharmen ārādhayan harim
dharmen ārādhayan harim
vasanti yatra purushaha
vasanti yatra purushaha
sarve vaikunta mūrtayah
sarve vaikunta mūrtayah
nimitta-nimittena
nimitta-nimittena
ārādhayan harim
dharmen ārādhayan harim
vasanti yatra purushaha
vasanti yatra purushaha
sarve vaikunta mūrtayah
sarve vaikunta mūrtayah
nimitta-nimittena
nimitta-nimittena
dharmen ārādhayan harim
dharmen ārādhayan harim
Hare Krishna. So, there's one verse before that which last time we have not covered. So I am reading the translation of verse 30 first, before this, okay? After thus traveling all over the universes, they, means four Kumaras, also entered into the spiritual sky. For they were freed from all material contamination. It means spiritual sky, anybody who have a material desire cannot enter there. Since they have no material desires, so they have no restriction in entering spiritual sky. In the spiritual sky, there were spiritual planets known as Vaikunta, which are residents of Supreme Personality of Godhead and His pure devotees. God is never alone. He is always with His devotees. Krishna, Prabhupada used to see Krishna alone. He said, where are His associates? Even there must be cow, there must be peacock, there must be deer, there must be Gwalmal, there must be gopis. Krishna cannot be alone. There is no enjoyment and alone. So always there is an association. And Supreme Personality of Godhead and His pure devotees are worshipped by the resident of all material planets. Purport. The material world is full of cares and anxieties. In any one of the planets, beginning from the highest down to the lowest, from Brahma's planet down to the Patal Lok, every living creature must be full of cares and anxieties, because in the material planet one cannot live eternally. So what is the real anxiety? Death. मरना पड़ेगा, ये परेशानी है सबसे बड़ी। मरना पड़ेगा, ये सबसे बड़ी परेशानी। This is the greatest anxiety. Whatever we are doing in this world simply to avoid this fear of death. By the way, Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam descended in the situation where there was fear of death, to make people who understand these two transcendental literature fear less of death. One was spoken in battlefield where everybody died except 7 persons. 7-8 persons. Everybody died there. Millions and millions were gathered there and all left their body in that battlefield. An immortal message of Bhagavad Gita was spoken where there was death dancing. The death was dancing, and in the middle of that dancing death, the message of immortality is given by Krishna. And the Bhagavatam descended when Parikshit Maharaj was waiting anxiously to receive death, to be deathless. So, both scriptures simply came to make us free from the fear of death. This is the message of the both scriptures, basically. How? And this is the Vedic version. Asatoma satagamaya, tamasoma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya. From the untruth, let us march towards truth. Asato sat, tamaso. From darkness, let us go to the light. And from the mortality, let us go to immortal. So these two scriptures are to make us fearless and immortal. Because one is speaking the science of soul and super soul, and other is speaking the relationship of soul and super soul, and how to re-establish those relationships between the Jiva and Krishna. So, the living entities, however, are actually eternal. They are fearing death, but death is to the body, death is not to the soul. So they are fearing death because they don't know they are eternal. So this is the knowledge given in Bhagavad Gita. They want an eternal home, an eternal residence. But because of accepting a temporal abode in the material world, they are naturally full of anxiety. You living here, you never buy, you never dare to have your own home here, because you know that you have to leave from here. Now somehow you are buying the homes, but you know we have to leave it also at one time. It is right? Nobody here, maybe except few, they have become like Salokya. They have got Salokya liberation in Bahrain. Last time somebody asked this question, what is the difference between Salokya and Sarupya? Salokya means they get the nationality of Bahrain, but they are not Sarupya because they are not they cannot be Arab. So Roop is Arab and Lok is the Bahrain nationality. So you can have a nationality of Bahrain, but you cannot have the look like the Bahraini. So one is Salokya and one is Sarupya. This is Bahrain Salokya, Bahrain Sarupya. Mukti. Samipya. Very near to the king. There is Samipya. Therefore, you are trying to build your own permanent homes like South Vrindavan. That's what your desire is, that we would like to live in Vrindavan. This is good desire. At least you will always say Vrindavan, Vrindavan, Vrindavan. So it means your consciousness is becoming Vrindavan. You say that is our permanent home, we are here temporary. Same thing, in this world, everything which we have is temporary. And we should think of something permanent. Everybody wants permanent home, permanent job. Is right? Permanent job, permanent home. So this is the quest, this is the desire of living entity. So this concept somehow at a material level is good as a rehearsal for the spiritual attainment. It's good rehearsal. Prabhupada is so powerful preacher that he called New Vrindavan in America, New Mayapur. It's something he wanted to give them at least a desire to go to the spiritual world when they are in material world. So, they want an eternal home and eternal residence, but because of accepting a temporal abode in the material world, they are naturally full of anxiety. In the spiritual sky, the planets are called Vaikunta, because the residents of these planets are free from all anxieties. Vaikunta means, Ve means no, Kunt means anxiety. Vaikunta means the place where there is no anxiety. Anxiety of death, birth, old age and disease. There is no anxiety there. For them, there is no question of birth, death, old age and disease, and therefore they are not anxious. On the other hand, the residents of the material planet are always afraid of birth, death, disease and old age, and therefore they are full of anxieties. This was the purport last time we left, so we are continuing further. Then the description of Vaikun planet is in this verse. At least 50 years before today, people were not afraid of birth. Birth was happiness for people. Now people are scared of birth, no birth, birth control. So earlier I was thinking how people are, nobody is really disturbed by birth in our olden days. Birth was a blessing in olden days, but now people, no birth, birth control, birth control. Hare Krishna. Everybody is afraid of disease, old age and death, but birth, it was not, we know we have suffered during the process of birth, but we forgot it. Bhaktivinoda Thakur sings that you have promised when you were in the womb of your mother that you will remember me and come back. But you came in this world and you forgot everything. Jeev Jago. In this song, Bhaktivinoda is saying, you have promised. And I have come, brought Hare Krishna Mahamantra, Lo Mangi. You ask for it, get it. This is you promised with Krishna when you were in the womb. You read this song of Bhaktivinoda, Jeev Jago. This is the message. Now today's verse. Vasanti, they live. Yatra, where? Purusha, persons. Sarve, all. Vaikunta-mūrtayah, having a four-handed form, similar to that of the Supreme Lord. Vishnu, Supreme Lord Vishnu. Those Vaikunta persons, nimitta, without desire for sense gratification. Nimitta-nimittena, caused by. Dharmen, by the devotional service. Ārādhayan, continuously worship. Harim, unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Translation. In the Vaikun planets, all the residents are similar in form to the Supreme Personality of Godhead. What is the difference? What is the difference between the residents of Vaikun and Lord Vishnu? They have similar features, 4 arms, same color, same ornaments. What is the difference? Master and servant in their dealing. Very good. In their dealing, there is a difference of master and servant.
One is getting worship, other worshipping.
One is worshipper and worshipping, same thing. Very good.
Lord is having Kaustubhamani. Lord is having Kaustubhamani.
Kaustubhamani is only with Vishnu, not with the Parshad or the Vishnu Dutas. Kaustubhamani is a very special ornament only of Lord Vishnu, nobody else. There is a second feature which is Śrīvātsachin, the mark of golden tuft of hairs, representation of Lakshmi Devi, is only in Vishnu, not in Vishnu Dutas. So this is the physical, spiritually physical difference in the body. All these are spiritual things. And relation-wise, the difference is of served and servitor. Worship and worshipped. Okay. The residence, Prabhupada speak, and the form of living, the resident and the form of living in Vaikun are described in this verse. The residents are all like Supreme Personality of Godhead. In Vaikun planet, Krishna's plenary features are four-handed. Narayan is the predominating deity. And the residents of Vaikun are also four-handed. Just contrary to our conception here in the material world. Four-handed. All are four-handed. In Brahma Vimohan Leela, when Krishna bewildered Brahmaji, and Brahmaji stole the cowherd boys and calves when Krishna was 4 years old. After 5, Krishna became Gopal. Before that, he was Vatspal. So when Brahma stole, then Krishna thought, well, Brahma, his name is Vidhi, Vidhata. He is known as a creator, secondary creator. So now, what should I do if I have to compete with Brahma? Then I should compete in the expertise which he is expert in. You know, if you want to compete with doctor, then you should be doctor. You cannot be engineer and compete with doctor. You have a different work. So Krishna thought, now I have to really bewilder him in the same principle in which he is very expert. So he is expert in creation only when I give him all the material. So I will create something which he will be astonished to see. Now at this stage I want to make you understand two philosophical terms. One is called, for creation there is one word is called nimitta-nimittena, and the other word is called ārādhayan. Nimitta-nimittena and ārādhayan. Secondary reason and primary reason, you can say. For this table, the ārādhayan karan, or the cause of it, essential cause of this table is wood. Wood. Nimitta karan. Nimitt means the secondary karan for this table is carpenter. So wood was a primary essential karan, ārādhayan karan, and the carpenter is secondary karan, who carved this table, who made this table, okay? So these are called two. Brahma is the nimitta karan, like a carpenter, like an engineer. He is not ārādhayan karan. Ārādhayan means the ingredients are given to Brahmaji by Lord Vishnu. Living entities with their karma are given by Supreme Lord Vishnu to Brahmaji. Brahmaji gets living entity and their karma along with it. You know, when one prisoner is going from one jail to other jail, the police take the whole record and give the record along with the prisoner to the other police superintendent to know what he was before. So when Vishnu handed over for creation the living entities, he along with the whole record of their karma. Then Brahmaji simply has to put that living entity in his computer, then feed the karma in the computer, then press one button, and there comes a shape inside according to his karma. And he was very hard working, nice laborer, then shape will come of a donkey. Then Brahma has to just feed some material ingredient in his computer and dinchum donkey comes out. Brahma has not, this is the process. He put the another living entity, feed the karma, and there's a beautiful gentleman always donating something. He's a data, is giving everybody, take this. Then he pushes some material and demigod comes out. This is the way he creates. So he has all the paraphernalia provided by Upadan Karan. He is a Nimitt Karan. So Krishna thought he gets something and then he creates. I will create as a Upadan and Nimitt Karan both. So I myself expand. In as many calves, as many boys, as many sticks, as many tiffin boxes, and of the same nature. And for 1 year it was like this. And when Brahma came back, Brahma did this and he wanted to go to Satyalok. Krishna was smart. He said, if he goes to Brahmalok, I am now in the material world. If Brahma goes to the office and only if he sit on his chair, there will be years passing here. How long I will eat grass? I just came here to eat butter. But this grass business is not good business. Krishna thought Krishna was knowing that Maharaj Revat went to the Brahma and Brahmaji was busy watching some good singing of concert, and when Brahma free after half an hour, Maharaj asked him, I have a daughter, I selected this king, to whom I should marry. Brahmaji said, all they are gone. Many generations has passed in half an hour. Now, there's no name of those kings, people don't know. But anyway, I know for your daughter, the right match now is Balaramji. So you go in Dwarka and get your daughter married to Balaram. So if really half an hour Brahma become busy, then Krishna has to, his Leela will stop. He has this problem. So Krishna went to the Satyalok Brahmas as a Brahma. And everybody said, boss come, boss. Boss came. Then he says, there's an imposter Brahma. He's going to approach our planet. Don't allow him to come here. Now this real Brahma was coming. And he was chased back. Then you are imposter, you are not allowed here. Don't come here. Already Brahma is sitting. Now this Brahma ran back. So it passed 1 year. From the door he came, still 1 year passed. When he came there, he saw, these are the calves and boys I have eaten there. They are here. And then he saw, oh, they are also there with Krishna. He was, which is true. He was looking both ways like this. Then Krishna mercifully gave him little vision. He saw one are knife calf and boys and other one are all four-handed Vishnu Murtis. All are four-handed Vishnu Murtis. And then also Balaram saw. If 2-3 days before the 1 year is over, Balaramji saw all the calves, they were grazing calves on the hill, Govardhan hill. And these calves are 1 year old. And cows have given birth to new calves. But cows were on the Govardhan and boys were down at the Govardhan Talhati. So cows saw the old calf and they ran, and the coward could not resist them. Balaram said, how come these cows are running to the old calves to feed them? So they become really angry. They went there, and when they saw the coward boys, they forgot all their anger. Balaram was surprised, what is this? And then he looked at Krishna, he said, what is this? Krishna did not speak, he simply said, Brahma, four-headed business. You were absent on that day. You were absent on that because on that day I have to deal with Aghasur, and he came as a snake, python. And in that Leela, you are not required, otherwise snake will run away. My Leela won't function. So then Balaram saw they were all four-handed. They were all four-handed. So Krishna has shown this, that, and then Brahmaji was really surprised. He came in for prayer. And he paid his obeisance, how the Brahma will pay obeisances. He has four heads. So like a roller, he was rolling. Because all head has to touch the ground for obeisance. He has to roll like this. He has a nice spirit. Krishna did not look at Balaram, but to Brahmaji. Simply smiling. 5-year Krishna and Brahmaji, the first created being, oldest person, Krishna did not look at him at all. Brahma prayed and then left. So they were all four-handed. There's in Jagannath Puri, everybody who is there is Chaturbhuj Roop. Generally, they believe this. So all the residents, they are four-handed. Now here in the material world, do we find a human being with four hands? Not physically, but greed-wise they have 1,000 heads. They want to grab everything. Prabhupada was once asked by somebody, communist type of people, what is this? One person is enjoying as rich, one is poor. Say, God, why God has created like this? Prabhupada said, you get one bag of rice, throw in the market, you will see the dog will come, the cat will come, the ash will come, donkey will come, even the sparrow will come. They will take as much as they eat. And then they go. Now you leave a 1 truck bag of rice and they ask people to take. The first one will try to take all. If he may not be able to carry, but he will somehow, he may die, but he will carry. There's a story about Siberia. Those people living there, because it's all jungle. The land is like empty in Russia, like anything. So those people used to say, whatever you have, you sell all that, give that to us. Then you run from here in the morning till evening. As far as you go, that land belongs to you. It's a good warning. I have small flat of studio flat, 1-room flat. It is say 20 lakh rupees, 10 lakh rupees. I sell it to give to the Siberia people. Then I will run from the morning till evening. I will at least go 20 kilometers. So in this 20 lakh, 20 kilometers land is cheap, no? It's a good business. Yes. So one person went there. He paid everything. And he cooked something different because he want to come in the evening, he want to eat. And Siberia is a cold, So he has little warm cloth. He started running. Then he was having perspiration. So he took one cloth one by one, he was throwing that it was too weight for him because he wanted to go long way to have more land. Then he said, every day I'm eating, this tiffin is also very burden. He threw the tiffin on the way. He cannot stop and eat also. Then he said, the sun is setting, I must run back. So he was running back, and when he reached there, they already has grave ready for him. And as soon as he reached there, he has not eaten, he has not drank everything. He came and he fell down. He fell down, then they looked, they said, your land is 6 by 2 feet right here. Because we are not fool, our parents are not fool. We know you are so greedy that by the time you come here you will die. So only this much land belongs to you. Now you sleep here. So how many hands we have? We want to grab everything of this world. 4 hands is limited at least. We have unlimited desires. That's a problem. No human being has 4 hands. That's what Prabhupada is saying. You have no concept of these 4 hands. In Vaikuntha Lok, there is no occupation but the service of the Lord. And this service is not rendered with purpose. There is no occupation in Vaikunth. It means there will be no supermarket. Nothing selling business. No occupation there. Simply service, without purpose. How is that? When you come in temple on Friday, you have any occupation here? No occupation. Everybody has only service here. And then prasad is ready. As soon as we finish class, you will simply make lines. You don't know how it is purchased. You don't know who cooked. You simply take your plate. Is it right? You do service, you get everything. It's arranged. You come every day, every Friday, you experience you have no occupation on Friday here. Only you have to serve. And all the things are taken care automatically. Right? This is the atmosphere in Vaikunth. There's no envy. There's no backbiting. There is no pulling leg. Everybody is busy in service. And everything is cooperative. This world is competitive, Vaikunth is cooperative. We call cooperative society, but we fight like cats and dogs. It's a cooperative society for fighters. The name is cooperative society, but there's no cooperation. That's what Prabhupada says. It's called United Nation, and they are dividing new flag every year. How is it United Nation when they have any new flag coming every year? So it's a divided nation they call. Why they call United Nation? So cooperative societies are discooperative society. There's no cooperation there. Vaikunth is a place where there's a cooperation. The material world is a place where there is a competition. Therefore, devotees in the material world must have a cooperative relationship for the service of the Hari Guru Vaishnava. Hari Guru. The word Hari is in this word. In this verse, the word Hari is there. There are many meanings of Hari. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, 2 are most important. Mukhya, do arth, do arth mukhya. One meaning of Hari is who take away the trouble of his devotees. One who take away the trouble of his devotees. दुख तकलीफ संताप जो हर ले वो हरि. Second meaning is Prem Dei Mana Hare. And then when he frees you from miseries, then he gives you so much love that he will steal your heart also. Prem Dei Mana Hare. So one of the name of Hari is Manohar. Manohar, one who steals the mind. And usually he steals the mind of the gopis through the instrument called Murli, therefore his name is Murli Manohar. This is mobile Manohar. Hare Krishna. Even from the mobile you can understand how Krishna, when he was calling in through his Murli, any name of gopi, only that gopi was hearing that he is calling me. You all have a mobile, but only one mobile is ringing. This way, every gopi has a secret code. And when Pansuri, he was just only vibration was in his heart, nobody else's heart vibrated. It was on silent mode. The gopis mobile, because they have all around their parents, they cannot keep on ringing mode. It was always on vibration mode. Gopis mobile vibration mode for the Krishna's message. The heart vibrates and then they do. So keep your mobiles and Vaikun on vibration mode. Hare Krishna. Although every service has a particular result, the devotees never aspire for the fulfillment of their own desires. Their desires are fulfilled by rendering transcendental loving service to the Lord. They have no personal desire, but they decorate their body. Why? Because it pleases Krishna. They don't decorate body to see that how I look. They decorate their body to go to the Krishna, how he looks at us. If he smiles, it means I am properly dressed. So they are doing all the service simply to please Supreme Lord. There is no selfish desire. Simply to please the Supreme Lord. The services may have a different result, what it means. How is that? The services they are rendering may have a different result, but there is no desire. In Vaikun, everybody is in Das Bhav. Everybody in servitude Bhav. In Vaikun, there is no other Bhavs. Hare Krishna. So I think we end here today. Thank you very much. So this is the description of Vaikun. There is no old age, there is no birth, no death, and no disease. And there is no desire, no occupation. But all the facilities are free. All the facilities are free. But there is a qualification to enter there. And the qualification is to become materially desireless. Materially desireless, then you enter in the Vaikun and you are provided all the opulent facilities and there is no occupation, simply service. So to be desireless is the requirement or qualification. Bhukti Mukti Siddhi Sakal Ashant Krishna Bhakta Nishkam Ateva Shant. So he is desireless, Nishkam, he has no desire. So how can we become desireless? At least we should have a less desires. If we cannot be desireless, at least we should try to have a less desires. Start with less desires. At least you will be in the front line. If less desire, front line. You know, Maya Devi has a special X-ray machine. You have to pass. You can see 4 or 5 desire, first line, 9 desire, 9 number, 1,000 desire, 1,000 number. Line will come. Where is it? It's a big line. So less desire is better. Only one desire. If you have given a choice, you have only one desire. What you desire? Or somebody has to donate the key to the temple president of car number Toyota Corolla 165823. Because you don't need it, you have left it in the middle. So we will take care of it, don't worry. Because it's a very good atmosphere, you have to cooperate. Hare Krishna. What we are saying?
One desire.
If you have a choice for one desire, tell what desire you want to have. Service to Guru. Yes.
Association of devotees.
Association of devotees. Sorry? Go back home, back to Godhead.
Desire to be desireless.
Desire to be desireless. This is Prahlad Maharaj. Yes.
Kirtaniya Sadahari.
Kirtaniya Sadahari. Live in Vrindavan.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind. Peace of mind means little peace of mind, rest for the world, peace for me. Because actually peace of mind means only peace for me, rest for world. Okay? Servant of Lord. Those who have a desire to have an association of devotees, raise hand. Hare Krishna. This is the only advice given by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said, desire association of devotee. Then all things are automatically in channel. Devotee will take you to the Guru, Guru will take you to the Krishna, and you will get service and you will get Vrindavan. Everything is then automatical. Simply you associate with devotees. Association of devotees is the rarest thing in this world. Therefore, here is the place for association of the devotees. And here is Prabhupada, here is deities, here is Vaishnavas. So this is Vaikun. This is Vaikun. This is Golok. Desire to come here often as you can. Then your desire for Vaikun will increase, for Golok will increase in association of devotees. So you care for devotees, have a high respect for devotees, because that is only the way we can advance in devotional service. Bhakti janam haite bhakta sange, Mahaprabhu says, devotional service only take birth in the association of devotee. So in devotional service you can get the abode of the Supreme Lord and service. So devotee is most important. Association of devotee is most important. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Grantaraj Śrīmad Bhāgavatam Mahapurana ki jai. Jai Gaur Premanande. Ananta Koti Balaramdesh Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.